Oh, it's been a while since we've had our friend Tone pop up in a video, right? Where we have a Hassa alert. Our pal Frank coins the phrase. Tony makes it a little bit better. And we have identified a pig that is not flying straight. Hence, a Hassa alert. It's out there. Joel Embiid missed the game last night. Here comes the narrative now. He hasn't played enough games to win the MVP, so give it to the Joker. Giannis hasn't played enough either. You smell that? It smells like a hassa. And I hate it when a pig doesn't fly straight because we got to call him out on that. If that is what you're resting on, you Jokic stands out there, shame on you. Now, we have other things to talk about in the NBA, hence the 5 and 5. You've hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. I love it. It's a beautiful thing. Let us begin. Clock is rolling, folks. We're going to take the massive amount of points here for the Washington Wizards at home, plus 11.5. Why is it so high? Well, Boston is still fighting and playing for that top seed overall. And Washington, well, they're down a bunch of guys. Kyle Kuzma, Bradley Beal, all on the injury report. It's basically the Kristaps Porzingis show right now. However, as much as we won't have Beal and Kuzma, you may get a little boost there with Monty Morris or Daniel Gafford. Just because your starters are out doesn't mean you can't compete. We've seen that a lot when it comes to scoring points. So I think Washington won't struggle when it comes to scoring here. And that's why I'd like to begin at least targeting the Wizards with 11.5 points. I get the blowout is in effect with Boston, but there's also the end of the season in sight, doing just enough to get out there and win a game and not needing to cover 12. Every time we see the Miami Heat winding down in the season with a total below 221, we're going over. The same thing here with Toronto. Toronto's won a couple in a row. Toronto is not an easy team to beat at home. We talked about them in the NBA parlay video. Shout out to that video. We hit another 3-leg. It's just insane what we're doing there. But clock's running. Miami is in a spot where they have to bounce back. Defensively, they've been playing well. You're going to look at Toronto defensively playing well at home and say, come on, this should add up to about 220 points. The total seems a little sharp, but that doesn't factor in where Miami has outscored their projected team totals, especially on the road where they get shorted a lot. I think over 220 with Miami's desperation to climb out of that 7 seed. And also, let's not overstate the importance of Toronto climbing this little hill here and getting into a more definitive, if you will, playoff spot. We keep it moving. Third play on the board. I'm going to go to this Cavs-Hawks game, and I think the better place to attack is, all right, I like Atlanta to cover. I like Atlanta to win the game. What does that then transfer over to? It's going to be it's going to be a Donovan Mitchell under 3.5 threes. That's at minus 160. That's a lot right there. I think the other guy that we can target would be DeJounte Murray and go under 28.5 PRA. Look, Mitchell can score 40 and not do anything else. I don't want to tempt that with 35.5. But with Atlanta winning this game and it not being DeJounte Murray keeping his Cleveland Cavaliers in this, or pardon me, keeping his squad, Atlanta Hawks, in this, I think it's one or two sides here. You're either looking at Donovan Mitchell on the Cleveland side or DeJounte Murray on the Atlanta side. And I think getting with Murray under here is going to just be a little bit easier in this game. That's really what it comes down to. I don't think you're going to get as high scoring as predicted. And Atlanta winning this game comes on the strength of more of a defensive effort, especially with Mitchell, Garland, Murray. These guys are going to be clawing and scraping. Not going to be that high of an assist night for Murray either. We're going to go under 28.5 here by all means. All right, next play. Let's get our fourth one in here. Thunder are laying 10 on the road or at home against a visiting Charlotte Hornets team. What can we do here to really attack, I think, more so than anything else? Who is going to be more involved in this offense of these three? PJ Washington getting us 6 first quarter points is really all they have right now. I mean, that's it. That's all Charlotte has. So they have no choice but to get him the rock as much as humanly possible. It's an ugly game. It's an ugly play, but that's going to be the best opportunity here for any type of value. Last, I mean, we're just going to take the Pelicans. We're just going to take the Pelicans here, plus 8.5. Crazier things have happened, like a plus 290 long shot winning outright, but the Warriors are getting way too much for a team that has been so hit or miss this year, road or away, respectively, that just because they're home, they're automatically getting this boost. The Pelicans have won 5 straight games. And you want me to just throw that to the wayside because they're taking on one of the better home teams in the NBA? I don't necessarily rush to jump with Jordan Poole playing through a wrist injury. Draymond Green, I guess he could be out there. No. We end with way too many points given to the Pelicans, and that's your 5-5. All right? Beautiful stuff. We appreciate it. Hit to Bet365 if you can. New Jersey, Colorado, Virginia, Ohio. You have to be 21 or older. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Just take 60 seconds out of your life. My God. Sign up, deposit $10, claim it, bet $1, get $365 in bonus bets. Easy stuff. It's super, super easy, and it's going to take you 60 seconds to do just that. All right, there's your 5-5, a plus 26.31 parlay. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. You know, the Discord is alive. I had another one. Told you the parlay. Shander Show is where you can find me here. Just go down, just go down, just go down. I mean, this is insanity right here. What we're doing on the Discord as well. Plus 1,000, easy game. We want you to be part of the Discord. It's a lot of fun on the Discord. Linquist is there. Raza's there. Isaiah's there. I'm there. ES Insider is the code. We'll give you half off your first week. All you need to do is just use the promo code ES Insider, and you're in. It's easy stuff, man. Here's your 5-5. I know. But if I tell you early, you bail. Wizards plus 11.5 over 220 Heat Raptors, under 28.5 Murray PRA, over 5.5 PJ Washington first quarter points, and the Pelicans plus 8.5. Yeah, you could always parlay that if you wanted to have some fun. Speaking of which, having fun, we'll see you today, right? 4 o'clock Eastern.